So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called My Favorite Wife, 1940. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I thought it was. I disliked it, but I thought I was going to hate it. It's got Scotty Beckett from Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, and Our Gang. He was also in Our Gang. He was the kid with the sideways baseball cap. He played Scotty in Little Rascals. He was one of the cutest, most successful child actors in the 30s and 40s. Born in Oakland, California, USA, October 4th, 1929, Scotty Beckett. Rocky Jones, Space Ranger. He played Winky in 1954. Great television show. Low budget sci-fi from 1954. All right. Cool. We love Scotty Beckett on this channel. We do not like My Favorite Wife. I think it was the second most successful RKO picture in 1940. Is that what I read on Wikipedia? My Favorite Wife. All right, it's got Randolph Scott, Irene Dunne, who I never heard of. It's a screwball comedy. I have to admit, some parts were funny. I got more than a few laughs out of this. It was just too goofy and silly for me. It wasn't as bad as the Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn screwball comedy. I don't even remember the name of it. But anyways, it's an adoption of Alfred Lord Tennyson's 1964 poem Enoch Garden. And in tribute, the main character's last name is Arden. Randolph Scott is the man with whom the wife was marooned for 7 years. He's putting the moves on Irene Dunne. She's not bad looking, actually. It's in I saw the black and white version. I haven't seen the colorized version. Anyways, it was, like I said, it was RKO's second biggest hit of 1940. All right. So, Nick Arden, played by Cary Grant, is a lawyer. After 7 years, his wife was lost at sea on a ship, declared legally dead by a judge so that he can marry some other gal named Bianca, who's annoying and not a good wife. Let's just say, poor choice. She likes to shop and buy him leopard spotted clothes, which kind of reminds me of that Katharine Hepburn movie. Can't remember the name of it. What was it called? Bringing a Baby. I knew it had the word baby in it. Bringing a Baby was 1938. And I really hated Bringing Up Baby. I think I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. I could be wrong. But let's look it up on Netflix. Bring Me a Baby. Karate Man's not in the chat room. Oh, it's only 3:21 here in the afternoon. Anyways, I applied for part-time work at as a lobby attendant at some fancy hotel in San Francisco. I don't know. Or maybe it's an apartment complex. It's some large building in San Francisco, okay? Pays $26 an hour. And it's only part-time, 32 hours a week. If I work that job and my good egg, and I cut back on my good egg schedule to 20 hours a week, I'll still be making about as much as I did last month, I think, because I'll be missing that 8 hours of $26 work. But I don't know. It's better than what I'm making now, which isn't saying much, but Professor Quiz made a comment on my home movies bonus feature review that I should monetize my channel. I can't. I don't have enough subscribers or watch page hours, whatever their arbitrary requirements are. Ever since that guy started posting videos that YouTube didn't like, they started adding all these monetization requirements. Anyways, bringing a baby. Oh, I gave it the same rating, Bringing a Baby. 2 out of 5 stars. So Cary Grant was in 2 screwball comedies within 2 years of each other. Bringing a Baby, which I must have gotten a few laughs from. I don't know. Cary Grant is just goofy and silly. I can't get into it. It's just too corny for me. I mean, it's funny at times. I have to admit, he's got a talent for comedy, Cary Grant, but it's just too repetitive and annoying. It gets annoying after a while. Anyways, he was in one with Katharine Hepburn, Bringing a Baby, 1938, and this one, My Favorite Wife, 1940. So his dead wife comes back. She was marooned on an island with Randolph Scott for 7 years. She was presumed dead. So Cary Grant, the clever lawyer, he gets the judge to, oh, by the way, I got my hair cut off. My son helped me. Hopefully he got hopefully he didn't leave any patches. I looked in the mirror and I didn't see any patches back there. Anyways. So Cary Grant, the clever lawyer, gets the judge to declare his wife dead so that he can marry this annoying woman, Bianca, I think her name is. And this one received 3 Oscar nods. I'll say it. I said it before and I'll say it again. If you have a choice between Academy Awards and B movies, always go for the B movies. Lesson learned. I'm going through all these lamestream movies. all these old ones that got digitally colorized with Ted Turner's Crayola crayon. And I'm not enjoying this. Oh, my son just gave me thumbs up. Was that you? Oh, you're watching a different video. Who gave me thumbs up? Nobody's in the chat room. All right. I just got a thumbs up from a mysterious person. Must be Professor Quiz. Got the day off watching my movie reviews. Cool beans. Professor Quiz is getting in on the action while my Australian mates are working hard. All right.
I know, it was me.
Oh, it was you. Tried to fool me for a second. My son gave me thumbs up.
I liked your video before, but I think you just noticed it.
Oh, I just noticed it. So it was it had the thumbs up even earlier than I noticed it. Okay, cool. So what do we eat? I had beef brisket for breakfast. Tastes pretty good. I got it for free at Good Eggs. That's one of the good things about working at Good Eggs is that I get free food. And I didn't like the appearance of the beef brisket. It's like a brick of meat. It doesn't look appetizing at all. But once you heat it up in the microwave for a few minutes, put a paper towel over it, tastes just like pot roast, but even better. Beef brisket. It's like $20 for a 12-ounce piece of beef brisket, which is pretty decent size. It took me a couple days to eat it. I was eating the leftovers, and then I cooked him chili. I've got chicken rice soup for him for dinner. He's drinking the Bundaberg. He's drinking the can this time. He says there's less sugar in the can, but the can looks smaller than the bottle. Maybe that's why it has less sugar, because there's less liquid in there. I don't know. Does it taste less sugary to you? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, it does? Okay. Maybe it does have less sugar. Anyways. Oh, where was I? Okay. My favorite wife. So his supposedly dead wife comes back. She's alive. She survived on an island with Randolph Scott. We don't know what they were doing on the island, but we can sort of guess because he's going after her hard. He wants to marry her. He wants to put Cary Grant out of the way. And so Cary Grant is pretty much ignoring his new wife. Now he's married to two people at the same time, and they arrest him for bigamy. They bring him before the same judge. This judge is multi-talented. He handles all civil cases. He handles divorce, marriage, declaring death, whatever branch of law that is. And pretty well, it's okay. It's not that great. It's a lot like Bringing Up Baby, I guess. I'm not into the late 30s, early 40s screwball comedies with Cary Grant. I thought he was better in the Alfred Hitchcock movies, which isn't saying much. I wasn't a big fan of the North by Northwest or What was the other one? He was in Saboteur or something. No, he was in the Saboteur. I'm thinking of a different movie. Cary Grant, Alfred. He was in Suspicion. I knew it was started with an S. All right. I wasn't a big fan of Suspicion either, but whatever. I'm not a huge Cary Grant fan. Let me put it to you that way. He's kind of funny sometimes, but then it gets old and tired. An hour. This movie was only 1 hour 28 minutes. It felt like 3 hours. And I'm sure I felt the same way about Bringing Up Baby. I'd have to go back and rewatch my review of Bringing Up Baby. Irene Dunne is kind of interesting. She's not completely ugly like most white women in these films. She's interesting. She looks a lot. She kind of reminds me of Barbara Stanwyck for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, the wife comes back. Cary Grant starts freaking out, and he starts ignoring his Bianca wife, and he starts getting jealous about Randolph Scott, who lived on the island with Irene Dunne. And then he gets arrested for bigamy. What else? The mother has to keep it a secret that she's the mother of Scotty Beckett and Scotty Beckett's sister. But then she reveals at the end to the kids, just by talking to Cary Grant, they're kind of eavesdropping on them. And so he goes back to the judge on his bigamy case, and he gets an annulment of his marriage to Bianca. She's all irritated, and she leaves off in a huff. Like she storms off like Bruiser Brody and his 2x4. And anyways, Randolph Scott offers to take Irene Dunne back to the island, and she refuses. And Randolph Scott does her a favor in the courtroom to make Cary Grant jealous. The ending made no sense to me, this movie. I couldn't get into it, really. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the screwball comedy from the late 30s, early 40s Cary Grant movies. But I've seen 2 of them now. So I'm becoming somewhat of an expert on these films. Not that I wanted to, but actually I did put this on my Netflix queue because I wanted to see all the colorized films. I thought the Mughal-e-Azam movie was pleasantly good. And I don't know what I'm going to do. If I could just find a part-time job on Wednesday and Thursday to fill the gap, maybe $500 a week, and I don't have to worry about whether Good Eggs cuts my hours, because I think 500 a week could hold me over if I could get like 16 hours plus cash tips as a valet parking attendant on Wednesday and Thursday, maybe Tuesday night even. Maybe I could do 24 hours. So that would put me closer to what I was making back in April, I think. I just got to learn how to drive a Lexus and those dune buggy stick shift things. And I'll be good. So I think I'll do that instead of the lobby attendant, because it's going to interfere. The lobby attendant is going to interfere with my Good Eggs hours. Plus, I have him 3 weekdays and Sunday. So it's kind of tricky trying to schedule all this work. But I think I can do it. Hopefully, I'll get a phone call tomorrow from the valet company asking me what days I can work. And take it from there. I'll be in business. We'll right this ship somehow. Thanks to the shipwreck that my former employer created about a month and a half ago. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with my wage claim with them. I was supposed to have a conference or something. They didn't pay me the $18,000 or whatever it was that I requested. So I think they're going to try to challenge it, but could end up biting them in the behind if it becomes a class action settlement kind of deal. So we'll see what happens with that. I hope I can get a conference sooner rather than later on that deal. Talk to some greedy lawyer in San Francisco about that stuff. All right, that's the end of my review. Laters.